Hello, everybody. Welcome to Vino Entertainment TV. I hope you all can hear me. Can you hear me? Because I don't see my little thing moving. There it go. It's moving now. What's really going on, everybody? Hey, Hey, Sarah. Hey, Puddin' Pop. What you got going on, girl? I miss you. I miss you, girl. I miss you, girl. I miss you. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Kings and Queens reaction videos. And also subscribe to that boy, Hood Talk, that boy DC. Let's show some support as much as we can. Some can't put on my screen. I can't get it out. Hold on. There we go. It's gone. Oh, Lord. Yeah, something Hood Talk, that boy DC. And make sure you go to Kings and Queen reaction videos, y'all. I really appreciate it. And ladies, make sure you go subscribe to CK Ladies Generation. Hey, we moving on up. We need a few more subscribers. Y'all go hit the subscribe button, y'all. And go and check out some of the videos and hit it. Like the videos and share some of the videos you can or whatever, things like that. You miss me too, girl? Ah, hey, Sarah. Yeah. Oh, girl, I did some revamping, y'all, on my channel, so I'm doing some things on my channel, so you don't see a mod stick, don't get nervous and freak out like you just ain't no mod stick. You're gonna be all right, because we moving our channel to a different direction and to a better direction. So right now I might be having only one mod in the chat, so I don't know just yet. So right now, but all mod sticks has been taken. There is no mod stick, only one mod stick right now. Until then, I thought we finished reconstructing my channel. I will start back giving out mod sticks. Until then, don't get nervous. You're gonna be all right. Don't get to shaking. I ain't got no perfect my mod stick now. Purpose revamping and reconstructing her channel. So the channel's doing really well, y'all. I want to thank everybody, all the subscribers. I got 9,000.2K views. I should appreciate it. I've got 17, 18 subscribers for this month. I'm at 663 on subscribers. So y'all go ahead and finish. I would appreciate you. Just go ahead and just keep sharing my channel. Keep sharing. Keep hitting the like button. Keep watching the views. Keep giving me views. I really appreciate it. I got my shorts. Y'all check the shorts out over on all the channel. Kings and Queens shorts. I got those over there. I got Hood Talk. He got shorts. CK, the Ladies of Generation, they got shorts over there. And Vino Entertainment TV shorts. Y'all go by and like some of the shorts that we got. And, check some of the stuff out there that's been posted. Also, check out my post, my community wall, where I do post missing kids, missing people, missing everybody. I put missing everybody, runaways. I do runaways. I put runaways up on my channel, on my posts. I do missing kids on my posts. The normal thing. But if you want to think about missing kids, you always go to my posts and I have them there. Also, I got some more things coming along, but I can't talk too much. People take things and run with them as it's their idea and don't be their motherfucking idea. So, but we ain't gonna go there. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. So let's get ready to get started. That's right, Sarah. I know you got the only mod stick down for right now until I finish reconstructing the channel, revamping the channel. So right now, like I said, everybody don't get nervous. Hey, she took my mod stick. No, I took it because I'm revamping my channel. Revamping. Do what you need. So y'all understand, just understand that. I should appreciate it. But everybody who support Vino Entertainment TV, I should appreciate it. I appreciate all the likes, the views. Please keep going. I've been working really hard on my channel, and I still work hard on my channel. And I appreciate everybody, the small people, the tall people, the large people, the little people. I just want to thank everybody. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started because I got some things coming along. Y'all don't really enjoy the things I got coming for Vino Entertainment TV, all the reconstruction that we got going on, revamping and stuff. So It's gonna be really good. I'm kind of excited a little bit. Move to a different direction. But anyway, let's go. Let's get on down to the nitty gritty, itty bitty, titty titty. I hope everybody doing well. Tomorrow is what's tomorrow? No, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday's Mother's Day. Yeah, Sunday's Mother's Day, y'all. So my mother's not here, so but in case I'm not able to talk to you all or tell you all Happy Mother's Day on Sunday, I'm gonna tell you now, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. The ones who deserve to be told Happy Mother's Day. To the ones who deserve to be told Happy Mother's Day, period. You know, you got some moms on here that ain't no damn mom. They just a home girl, a keeper, a babysitter, an intaker. You know, real mothers know real mothers, okay? And real mothers are not hard. It's very real mother. A real mom is hard to come by. Well, thank you, Sarah. I should appreciate it. My sister. Thank you. And tell your mom, you know, Happy Mother's Day. And, you know, I hope she really enjoy it. Sarah got a sweet mom, y'all. Y'all just don't know she real sweet. But anyway, let's talk about the Section 8 and homeless and homelessness. You know, homeless and homelessness is two different things. Yeah, no. So make sure you keep that in. Okay, Sarah. Thank you, baby. So let's check out what's going on. You know, like I said, I ain't been around a while. You know, I had to give myself a little break. Had like a little time to myself. You know, everybody need a little time. You know, I'm still taking time to myself. And y'all make sure y'all watch me in the morning time. You be up. I'll be working out. Trying to get rid of some of this weight. Her health getting better. You know, I got one appointment to make. I found a knot. So, I'm gonna go get that checked out. I got an appointment on Monday, and I got to go set me another appointment up for check on this knot. So yeah, but I'll be around, you know, in the chats and stuff. You may see me pop out every now and then, but I'm here. I'm just, you know, taking care of me right now. I gotta take care of myself right now. So, but I have missed you all. I miss talking to you. I miss laughing. I miss y'all having me laughing. I miss y'all joking, and man, it's, you know, y'all my sisters and brothers. Y'all ain't my home girls, shit, home boys. Y'all my sisters and brothers. We've been here for a long time. Some been here with me for a couple of months, a couple of years, or a year, but some been with me since day one, A1. Hey, I appreciate them. Let's get started on this Section 8 and homelessness, y'all. And trust me, StreamYard is messing up. I swear to God. See, I get screwed on StreamYard. StreamYard is jacked up. It's messing up. So please forgive me if it take a while for it to connect.
Let me tell you something. First, Trump passed a law where you can't buy junk food with food stamps no more. Now, Trump is proposing a plan to cut the Section 8 budget by $26.8 million. This means millions of people will be homeless in the U.S. And I mean homeless too, because the shelters finna be overcrowded and you can't get in where you fit in at when it's already overpacked with people that ain't on Section 8, and which will result in an immediate increase in violent crimes. Right now, it's about 2.3 million low-income households and over 5 million people living in Section 8 households. Now, if this bill is passed by Congress, the single mothers will be forced to the streets. Do y'all think Trump took a late night ride through the hood over there in O Block, or over down here in Miami by the Poker Bean, or over there goddamn Cali, Crenshaw somewhere, and saw them G-Wagons and them goddamn Range Rovers y'all be having parked in front of y'all Section 8 apartments. Do y'all think he done found out y'all got men living in them goddamn Section 8 houses illegally? Or do y'all think he trying to push people to stop depending on Uncle Sam and start trying to become a homeowner? Now you do know it's illegal to be homeless in America. You can definitely go to jail for trespassing on other people's property. So I wonder what's gonna happen if they evict people out their Section 8 housing and they ain't got nowhere for them to go. It makes you wonder, where the hell them tax dollars going? Cause they cutting everything but their own pockets. And I wonder what the elderly gonna do, what the disabled gonna do, and what about them veterans that served in the service for the U.S. that's on Section 8 right now? What about the people that depended on that from yay high up until today now? And now they told they gotta get out. Bye. What they gonna do? Especially those with dementia, Alzheimer's, that ain't got no family members left to shack up with. What they gonna do? If people out here stealing milk, eggs, and Pampers to survive, can you imagine what they gonna do when they become homeless? But I'm gonna tell you what I'm about to do. I'm finna go in there and put on my clothes and go to the goddamn shop and buy me some more choppers, cause it's about to get crazy out here. Y'all comment below. Do y'all think that this a good or a bad thing? Is Trump trying to force people to stop being dependents and learn how to be independent? Do y'all think that this crisis gonna cause violent crime to go up in the U.S.? What y'all think happening in Trump's economy? This ain't the economy. This is Trump's economy. And he changing. And some of it look like it for the good in the long haul, but some of it look like it's gonna make black people downfall. Comment below, like this video. Also, if you got Prime Video, I need you to go to the live TV section and go to the sports department and make sure you scroll all the way down to RIDE Sports Network. RYZ, RIDE Sports Network. I got a sports breaking news show that come on every day.
Yeah. Let me see the comments said. Say. It's gonna, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yep, and crime's gonna go up. Yep. We're gonna need some more heat up in my house. So y'all might have to get y'all Dad might have to go get him some heat. God, these folks gonna be every doggone word. I'm being lost their damn mind around here. It's gonna get bad, y'all. But you know, we ain't just been talking about how bad it's gonna get. We've been saying how bad it's gonna get. We've been talking about how bad it's getting. Let's talk about the United States citizens, y'all, what they trying to do.
Pay attention, boys and girls, because here's something that's going to slide under the radar because nobody really pays attention, I guess, except me. In front of the U.S. Supreme Court today, the Trump administration argued that they can arrest anyone at any time for any reason, whether they're a citizen or non-citizen, and ship them overseas to a prison outside of the United States. Now, they're talking about Venezuela, but they're saying they can do it at any time, anywhere, to any prison in the world outside of the U.S. for any reason they want. And the courts have no jurisdiction to stop them. This is what the Solicitor General of the United States argued in court today in front of the Supreme Court. We told you before the election that Donald Trump thinks he's Putin and wants to be Putin and wants to be Kim Jong-un. You people said we didn't know what we were talking about. This is right out of Project 2025, the white Christian nationalist agenda. And Trump's people argued it today in front of the Supreme Court. You don't believe me? Google it and look it up.
What y'all think? What you think? They are coming for the United States citizens, y'all. What's going on, y'all? What's really going on? Yeah, you got that right, Sarah. What's really going on? Excuse me, what's really going on? This is crazy. Man.
Hold on, let me get this straight. A group of black Americans went to Ghana, spoke to the Ghanaian government about building a town for black Americans in Ghana, got approval from the Ghanaian government to build a town for black Americans in Ghana. And part of the agreement was that first, the black Americans were given 200 acres to build build a settlement, a small settlement, and they wanted to see how quick that settlement will be sold. Basically, they're saying, we'll give you 200 acres to do a trial run. If there are enough people who are interested, then we will invest and give you money to build an entire town. And nobody is talking about it? Yep. I looked it up. It is for real, for real. Chuck Bars and Earn Your Leisure. Those two companies went to the Ghanaian government and said, look, if you're for real about black Americans coming back, we want our own. We want our own town. We want our own everything. And the Ghanaian government said, yeah, we'll do it. But first you got to show us there's a possibility this will work. We're not about to give you, land and nothing's going to come out of it. We'll give you 200 acres first and we'll see what you could do with 200 acres. Yep. The name of the city, which they've already named, is Sunbra, which means the return. So there's literally
Uh-oh, they're trying to put us in business. But I don't know about no ganja, or whatever he said it was called, whatever. I don't know about none of that. I don't belong over there, so I don't even know. So I know I ain't going over there. It's nice. All that land they gonna give you to get you there. They got plenty of land in Africa. Shit. Again, they got plenty of land in Africa. They sure do. But they got land like that. Why are they on people leaving Africa and coming to America? You know what I mean? If that's the case, right? Why would you leave Africa and come to America if it's so good over there? And I don't belong in Africa over there. That ain't where I belong. I don't know nothing about none of that over there. Now you go out and do some reservations and stuff. I might know 1 or 2 things about that. But that right there, I don't know nothing about none of that. So yeah, Elon Musk got a new lab by. It's not a lab, it's something else. And he's not making things right. Yeah, Sarah. Good girl. What you talking about? If Africa, if they giving all that land away to Africa like that to us American black people, why are your people coming over here get for education and all that? Do they not have that there? Of course they got it there, but they're probably not like surrounded like ours is. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I don't belong over in Africa. It sound good, but what sound good don't always be good, and we know how they go. Right? We know. Let's check out Elon Musty. He trying to sneak some in, y'all. He in the community. He messed with the communities.
Now, while he was boosting those lies about U.S. aid, and he was stopping money going for, say, things such as Head Start, somehow the only money that didn't stop was the money to him and his organization. Now, I don't know how you can have him be the watchdog as well as the guy that is literally living off of the government. If we want to talk about government welfare, it looks like Elon Musk, because it's my understanding that just on yesterday, a new contract was approved for approximately $300 million for Elon.
I said it wrong, y'all. I'm the wrong story. But Elon Musk, I'm here. All that money, but you're taking things away from other people, but you're keeping your business in contracts like shit. And keeping your contracts good to go. But what about the other contracts? What about the kids, the elderly people stuff? The homeless people stuff. All programs is leaving. Elon Musk up there cutting everything, all contracts, all things up there. He is cutting everything besides his stuff. And she right. Everything is falling down besides his stuff. Is the only way it is progressing. Only thing Elon Musk stuff is doing progressing. I'm going to prove it to you. Now, the lab I was talking about a while ago, y'all, the community, here it is right here.
In Memphis, Tennessee, Elon Musk's artificial intelligence company, XAI, opened a massive data center known as Colossus last year. The facility is next to historically black neighborhoods and runs on 35 methane gas-powered turbine generators, which emit significant amounts of nitrogen oxide and other toxic chemicals.
Elon Musk is polluting the air of Tennesseans. He is continuing and perpetuating environmental racism and environmental degradation in our community. This project is an application for 15 gas turbines, but we know today that they have 35 turbines. And yesterday, a report showed 33 of those in operation, despite the fact that the mayor of Memphis said only 15 of them were being used because that's what XAI had told him. They are liars. They are abusing our community and they're exploiting us. And it's having horrible ramifications. 17.2 tons of formaldehyde being sprayed into our air because of these gas turbines. Over 130 tons of nitrogen oxide, making them a larger polluter than the Memphis International Airport is happening right now in our community. And elected officials and appointed officials have a responsibility to the people who they were elected and appointed to serve, not to the billionaires and the oligarchs who are misusing and abusing their authority to hurt our community.
Well, okay, Tennessee. Are y'all paying attention, Tennessee? Tennessee. They messing up. They messing up. They messing up with the air and stuff. It's gonna be affecting the Tennessean, as he call y'all. It's gonna be messing up the health of people. And like I said, his Elon Musky businesses, corporations is succeeding again. Everything else, like Jasmine Crockett said, everything else you taking away. But your business, your contracts is succeeding. But you're knocking everything else down in a way for our communities and for our people. But you only one succeeding. Isn't that crazy? He the only one putting up businesses here. Closing Target. Elon Musk got closing Target. He got things in Target stores that we buy and we don't even know they're his. It ain't got his name on it, but it be his merchandise. He got clothes and everything in Walmart. He sure do. Yes, he sure do. But yeah, I got to hear this right here. But I always remember, she only scanned through videos. I do not watch the videos. I watch videos with you all. But let me just say this right here. I remember some months back. No, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'll wait. Let me just go ahead and play about Smokey Robinson.
We believe that Mr. Robinson is a serial and sick rapist that must be stopped.
Attorney John Harris revealing the accusations against Motown legend Smokey Robinson.
I will not describe the details of the sexual assaults and rapes because they're too graphic and disturbing for this news conference.
All four of Robinson's alleged victims have chosen to remain unnamed and are referred to as Jane Doe in the complaint.
Our four clients have a common thread. They're Hispanic women who were employed as housekeepers by the Robinsons, earning below minimum wage.
The accusations against the music legend include sexual assault, sexual battery, false imprisonment, gender violence, and creating a hostile work environment.
We're seeking damages of $50 million.
The complaint also claiming one of the Jane Does was first sexually assaulted in 2007 and that these acts continued until she resigned in 2024. According to the complaint, Robinson's former housekeeper claims in the lawsuit that she was sexually assaulted not even 2 months after she started cleaning the couple's Los Angeles mansion. Another Jane Doe claims Robinson started sexually assaulting her in 2016, claiming when she was home alone with the singer at his Los Angeles mansion, he would text her and ask her to meet at places in the house that didn't have cameras. The woman alleges he would then sexually assault her.
We do have evidence of some of the misconduct.
The complaint says the former employees didn't speak out or go to police because they were afraid of losing their livelihood, familial reprisal, and the possible adverse effect on their immigration status.
And having to tell their husband and children of these despicable acts against them left them overwhelmed with shame and embarrassment.
Robinson's wife, Frances, also named in the lawsuit, accused of creating a hostile work environment and being aware of what was alleged and not doing anything to stop it.
These 4 courageous women want and demand justice for themselves, and the filing of this lawsuit is the first step.
The complaint also accuses the Robinsons of not paying proper wages.
And we reached out to Robinson's record label about these allegations. We're still waiting to hear back.
Have mercy. Woo, Smokey Robinson. With your old ass. You in your 80s, you old fart. Let me talk about your old ass. I remember seeing you on a stage somewhere trying to dance. You trying to wind it up and throw it. You don't sit your old ass down somewhere. And my thing like I hear, why? You weak ass females, excuse me. Let me just say what I need to say. I'm gonna get my disclosure up here, my disclaimer up here. You weak ass women. Y'all some weak women. Weak. Why? Why they got to be weak? Weak part. How you go that long? Out of everything that came out about everybody, how you wait and let it go that long and not report that stuff? And you getting paid minimum wage from a multi-billionaire, and then that man said that's for 50 million. 50 million ain't enough damn money. 50 million, we need to go for 100. We need 100 million. What the hell? 50 million? No, player, no. You still selling me. You still selling me out cheap. And then they were Hispanic women. Because they knew a black woman wasn't gonna go for that. A white woman wasn't gonna go for that. He got Hispanic. Y'all see how they look fat? They had weeds on their head trying to describe themselves. But my thing is, why 2016, 2017, you waited so long to turn this man in? And to me, I be thinking y'all like it. They must be gave y'all extra money, nice cars, and this and that, keep your mouth closed. Because you didn't sit in all these years. Everybody else came out with stuff about celebrities. But y'all been keeping this in about Smokey Robinson and his wife. Of course his wife gonna let him mess with other women. You know why? She ain't got the food with him. She got to worry about him touching on her and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Of course. And Smokey Robinson ain't nothing but an old fart. He's an old ass fart. He old, Sarah. He's an old fart. Smokey Robinson been doing drugs for a long time. When he was a young man, I remember when he was a young man. I think I maybe about 10 or 15 years old. He was hot commodity, baby. Everybody looking for Smokey Robinson. Good looking man, fair skin, pretty hair. He wasn't a black man. He was something mixed with something else. But he wasn't black. Let's get that straight. He wasn't a black man. He might have some black in him, but he wasn't all black. You know, he done had so many facelift jobs done and everything, and that old fart. And y'all running in that old fart message, y'all ain't telling it, cause he's Smokey Robinson. He ain't no damn body. And minimum wage, what is minimum wage in is it California? What is minimum wage up that way? What is minimum wage? You know, and then they have husbands. Y'all got husbands. You can say nothing to your husbands, cause I can't see no husband of a woman, of a wife, or a mother. Let his wife go through that kind of ordeal, and not say nothing all this time. I don't believe that they had husbands. I don't think their husbands knew that Smokey Robinson was messing around with their wives or their girlfriend or fiance, whatever they was to them. You know, and he had plenty of pleasure. He had four women. Smokey Robinson had 4 women with 4 different personalities, with 4 different kind of bodies. You feel me? He was enjoying himself. And like I said, he would go where cameras weren't located, where he can't be seen. What y'all think about that? Now, this is a multi-millionaire. Old buzzer. Sir said it's $16.50. $16.50 minimum wage. And they've been his housekeepers for years, all them years. $16.50. Man, I don't know what to say. That's crazy, Sarah. Wow. Old for it. And he's an icon. Smokey Robinson's an old icon, old for it. Let's check out a little commercial right quick. Papillon Thursday, y'all. I'm telling y'all, some StreamYard be killing me. Sarah said, yep. Sarah. Yeah. All them years. 2016 or 17 to 2025. And we almost in 2026. We ain't too far many months for the end of the year is almost out already. Man, that's crazy. Let's check this out.
That's how much Trump is paying $1,000.
Where are you going? Just go back.
How'd you get over here anyway? You guys over here taking all our jobs. That's what you guys taking all our jobs. You getting welfare, food stamps, Section 8, WIC. You come over here having babies, and you making money. You getting paid cash. I don't care. You going? No, you going back to Mexico, dude. How'd you get over here anyway? How'd you get over here?
Came here walking 30 years ago.
Yeah, see? I knew you was an immigrant.
No, see,
I knew you was.
I'm begging you. Please, I have.
Don't beg. Give me some money.
I don't have money.
$1,000. You ain't gotta have no money. I'm gonna take you, and you're gonna pay me. Either you're gonna pay me $1,000, or ICE is gonna pay me $1,000.
I have a family.
Trump said that you guys aren't. Trump said that the immigration not moving fast enough. You guys aren't taken back across the border, so he's giving people $1,000 legal alien.
How do you even know that's even true?
Because I know. I've seen Trump say it. Everything Trump says, yeah. No. You guys voted for him. You should. Latinos for Trump, right? Y'all was voting for him.
That BLK HOE. That BLK, y'all know what that mean. HOE. That BLK HOE. Now, who give her the right to like play like she's somebody ISIS to arrest somebody? Give me $1,000. She need to be arrested. She needs to lose her job. I don't care what nobody say. Fired. Her ass needs to be fired. She trying to get money out this man. It's restore. Y'all know what I'm talking about, yeah. Out of that man for money. He said he said I heard him say he been 30-some years. So what give her the right? How she know he ain't that got his paperwork? What give her the right to do that? See, that's out of line. That don't make no damn. That ain't none of her damn business. She's old trifling, dirty BLKHOE, and I meant that. And I ain't only changed my mind. Whoever she was, and she need to be fired. She need to be fired. I mean, fired. That HOE need to be fired. Yeah, immediately. She ain't got no right to do that. She don't know his status. She don't know about that man. He had just asking for a ride to where he going, but she gonna take him to the immigration. Bitch, anyway, my bad. Y'all didn't hear me say that. That pissed me off. That wasn't right, and that sure that it ain't cool. If y'all doing some shit like that, y'all need y'all butt whooped. Y'all ain't no better than those people. Let's check out the dean in California that got UNALIVE. That's sad, Sarah. I don't like people do people like that. And I meant what I said. She's a BLKHOE. I mean that. Because she has no right to do that man like that. Man. Let's check out the dean in California, how she got on live.
Former security guard who police say opened fire inside Spartan College in Inglewood has now been charged with murder and attempted murder. The dean of the aviation school has died from her injuries in the attack. A receptionist is still recovering.
Mary Beth McDade is live in Inglewood with more on how the 35-year-old dean is being remembered tonight. MB?
Yes, and Mike and Cher, she is being remembered by her family and friends tonight as compassionate, loving, and fiercely loyal. Now, as for her alleged killer, well, he remains behind bars, and his bail has been increased from $1 to $5 million today. The family of a dean of Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology in Inglewood broke the heartbreaking news Tuesday that Dr. Kamisha Clark died Monday. Her death, the result of being gunned down, officials say, by a coworker last Friday. Inglewood's mayor expressed his sympathies to her family and friends.
Hearts go out to the family, and this should never have happened, and it's a terrible instance of workplace violence.
Campus security guard 40-year-old Jesse Figueroa of Monterey Park is accused of shooting and killing 35-year-old Clark and injuring her assistant inside a school office.
We did a lockdown of the campus, room-to-room search, discovered there were no more victims and that he had fled. We arrested him about 2 hours and 40 minutes later in Koreatown.
Figueroa has now been charged with murder, attempted murder, and a felon with prior convictions in possession of a firearm, among other charges. The mayor says Figueroa had only worked at the college for 2 months.
It's a tragedy for the school, for the family, 2 wonderful people so viciously harmed, and our hearts go out to the families.
Clark's family says they are beyond devastated. They say she was living her best life, doing the work she loved. Clark grew up in Atlanta, Georgia, where she received 3 degrees at Clark Atlanta University, a bachelor's, master's, and an educational doctorate. Her family says they are committed to seeking justice on her behalf. And now Figueroa was supposed to be arraigned today, but it has been pushed back until May 29th. Now, as for the other victim, she is said to be in stable condition. For now, reporting live here in Inglewood, Mary Beth McDade. We'll send it back to you guys in this studio.
Mary Beth.
Okay. They didn't say she was messing around with him. So why did he attack her within 2 months? Why did he go after that dean within 2 months? Something not being said. Something not being said. But why did he kill her, unalive her? It never said the reason why. And he only been working there for 2 months. So why would he do that? He gone for 2 months. Why would he target the dean? Why would he target her out of all the people on campus and out of all the people that he was working with? Why? Why would he do that? Right, sir? I don't understand. I don't know what made him do that. Some more stuff ain't came out. And I'm waiting to find out what's going on. Something ain't right. Some hiding. Something ain't right, because you just trying to tell me this man will get hired within 2 months. And he don't even know the dean. I'm sure he didn't know her. They having kind of conversation like that. They didn't say they were messing around. So why would he unalive the dean? Go to her office and unalive her out of all people on the campus. Out of all people he interact with on the job. He been there 2 months, so you know he was interacting with somebody on the job for 2 months. Something was going on. Was he sent there for her? They ain't got enough. They didn't get enough information. I don't care. They didn't leave enough information. They didn't put enough information out there. And you're right. It's something that's behind that. I don't know what it is, but it's going to come out. Why would he just unalive her like that? I don't know. Something going on. Something. It ain't all of it. It's more to come, y'all. Believe me. And when it come out, and I'm gonna try my best to catch it and get it when it come out, because I want to know why would he unalive her just like that. He could have followed her home and unalived her. That's the case. You know, do you have a crush on him? Was they messing around? Didn't nobody know? Was something going on? Some kind of interaction going on? They didn't spoke about. But I don't just believe he just walked up and unalived her. Why? And I couldn't really tell if he's a black man. I mean, a white man or a Hispanic man. But why would you unalive her? Out of all people, I still got questions, and I had a question until I find out why did he unalive only her. He hurt the assistant. The assistant is okay, but he unalived her. Yeah, they didn't get enough information. You're right, Sarah. They didn't give enough. Cause I got some questions. I got some doggone me questions. You know, why just her? You know, out of all people on the campus, you know, was they secretly messing around? Did he like her? Was she doing something he didn't like? And you know, how long he been watching her? You know, how long he been feeling like this? You know what I'm saying? Sarah said, "Me too." Right, Sarah. Right. So if you see anything about it, Sarah, and in case I miss it, what did they say? Hey, Perp, you know, I found the up part of the story about such. You know, just let me know. Send it to me. Email. Hit me up on IG, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You know, if you see it, let me know, because I want to know. Because I want to know what the heck it is. I don't know what happened. So yeah, I'm going to play two parts. I think I know what the other one. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I don't think I put a name on it. Let me see. I don't see it. Let me keep going down. Let me see. I don't think I put a name on it. I don't think I labeled it. But when I come to it again, but there is another part. Get back, Sabrina. Y'all, Sabrina, I always come around. Get back, Sabrina. But let's check this out, y'all.
And all the facts and circumstances surrounding his testimony this morning, the comments of the state, that there will be an order of remand with no bond. Please assure the safety of the defendant and any mental health treatment that can be granted. No bond, and we'll give, if the officers want to stay, and the public, you're welcome to stay through the other hearings. Otherwise, if you were concerned about this issue, you may leave, and then we'll take just a 5-minute break. When you're ready. All right, let me finish this order.
May 12. 5/12.
Okay, thanks. Yes, sir.
At the prior hearing before today, have a seat, man. Have a seat. Have a seat. Sit down. Have a seat,
Under the color of law looks like right here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna have to watch it again. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it again. We're gonna watch it again. That was his brother. He said, "That's my brother." And it's like when he said that, something, they started getting aggressive all of a sudden, and they knew they better had that little room full of polices. You feel me? Because a lot of, let me just ask you. I know Perk. I know me. But let me just ask you. How do you feel about this situation? About the whole thing? How do you feel about the unaliving that he did. Do you think it was justice? Or he stood on business, as I've been hearing that BS? How y'all feel? Let's watch it again.
And all the facts and circumstances surrounding his testimony this morning, the comments of the state that there will be an order of remand with no bond. Please assure the safety of the defendant and any mental health treatment that can be granted. No bond, and we'll give, if the officers want to stay here, and the public, you're welcome to stay through the other hearings. Otherwise, if you were concerned about this issue, you may leave, and then we'll take just a 5-minute break. When you're ready. All right, let me finish this order.
May 12. 5/12.
Okay, thanks. Yes, sir.
At the prior hearing before today, have a seat, man. Have a seat. Have a seat. Sit down. Have a seat.
This is what acting under the color of law looks like right here, ladies and gentlemen.
So yeah, let me just give per opinion. I hate to say it, but I have no problem about. I hate he did what he did. They said that man went to the thing with the family, sat there and watched the video, and they said his son had a weapon, and he found out his son didn't have no weapon. And they said that man walked up out that room and went and did what he did. Now they talking about mental health, this and this and that. Yeah, mental health. When you lose somebody, you gotta dial me right. It's mental health. Cersei, she don't agree. She don't agree. Well, let me just say this. I don't agree that he killed him. He should did something else besides kill him. That wasn't a good idea. Everybody got a little one. But let me tell you something. When they found that other Joker, they were doing that poo-pooing when my son got shot. When he got time for court, Perk might come across that damn bench. You hear me? I might come across that bench. Yeah, because I'm going to wear me some tennis shoes up in there when I go. So, yeah, Perk might be in the same situation. I ain't going to unalive nobody, but I'm liable to come across that bench when it's time for my son, people to go to court. I might be asking y'all for some donations to get me out of jail. Because when it's time for my son trial to come and they get the other person, Perp is allowed to come across the motherfucking bench. She's allowed to come across that bench. Her son might come across that bench. The cousin them might come across that bench. My aunties might come across there. We all gonna be doing some scrapping up in there. So I can't say. You don't know what you gonna do when things like that happen. You don't know where your mind gonna be. You don't know where your mind gonna take you. You just don't know. It's an empty shell. You got emptiness in your body. I don't agree that he unalived the man. I don't. Not that police officer. He didn't do nothing. He just doing what he was doing. But and that's why I said I understand. I feel him on that. I feel his pain. I understand what was what. Again, when it's time for to go to court about her son for this last person, I'm liable to come across the motherfucking bench. I'm liable to come across there and act a motherfucking fool. I'm liable to be in motherfucking jail because that's where I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna be prepared when I go. I'm gonna have my long sleeve shirt on, I'm gonna have my tennis shoes on, I have my jacket and everything in case I go to jail that day. But when the time comes for my son's court case, I'm coming across the motherfucking bench. I'm gonna act a motherfucking fool. I want you to know. So I kind of understand what he did and why he did it and what's going on in his mind. Yeah, it's some mental health. He done lost his motherfucking mind. You done unalive his son, been seeing this on TV, and now unalive these kids without no weapons for no reason at all, and then you go in there and throw a lie up in there? You throw a lie. The police lied. And that's another thing. That boy didn't have no weapon. You have no right to. Well, he had something and something, but you done lied him. And do y'all see all the police in there surrounded by him in court? Oh, they there. Like they mad. How you gonna be mad? Y'all been unalive the black people for a while who ain't had no weapons. How you gonna get mad? I ain't gonna preach, but I'm sure gonna be strong. Like I said, I understand what he did. I understand why he did what he did. Yeah, he got mental health right about now. It's a whole lot of mental health going on in his damn mind. You think it ain't? It is. And you think ain't nobody supporting that man? Oh, he getting a lot of support. I even seen shirts. I seen shirts with Rodney Hinton on it. And when I get me one, I'm gonna get me one. When I see him, I'm gonna get me one. I'm gonna get me a shirt. I'm gonna get me a Rodney Hinton shirt. And if I need his address, I'm gonna send him a couple of dollars. Yeah, I'm gonna send him a couple of dollars. I am. I really am. Of my money, of my dividends. I really am. I understand, but it didn't have to be that person. He should have. Let me go on. He should have targeted that man. Let me just say that. And Sir said she don't agree. He should have never targeted that man. But he figured that, when he left there, his mind just went blank. He went blank. No. But Sarah said she don't agree. I feel sorry for the family. I feel sorry for that man because, like I said, he didn't do nothing. He's an innocent person. But yeah, let me show y'all. Let me play one of my reaction videos. Y'all check it out.
Every time I see him, I draw.
Commercial break.
Really? Oh, hell yeah.
But not for weed, though.
Why? My son ain't finna be smoking no motherfucking weed at 15.
Hold on, Boosie.
You turning into me. Boosie. Oh, you me now. No.
You not letting your kid smoke weed at 15?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Weed is a natural herb.
Well, you don't know about how Boosie raised his household.
Okay, I think people will be surprised.
I'm a Southern Baptist. My grandpa was a preacher.
Wait, Boosie
now
Badass.
When you're 18.
Boosie Badass is not a Southern Baptist preacher.
No, my grandfather was a preacher. No, I'm telling you the truth.
Wait, you serious? You don't let your kids smoke weed?
No,
at 15? Boosie, you was smoking weed at 15?
It doesn't
14?
matter. My father was gone. My father died when I was 14.
Wait, Zach, hold on, Zach.
I had excuses.
Right.
You have a mother and a father.
Right.
And the object to raise your children, you not gonna be what I was. And that's the first step. You smoke weed, then you go on sip serve, then you gonna get the ecstasy.
Smoking weed is not.
Then I'm gonna knock your ass out.
Smoking.
That's one of my reaction videos, y'all. Go check it out over at Kings and Queens reaction videos. I sure would appreciate it. What's Sarah saying? String yard moving slow, yeah. I'm sorry. Seriously, I take it back. If they lied on him, that wasn't cool, but I do not agree with the unalive one. Right. I wouldn't. Right. When I go to court, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm gonna come across the bench though and give my ass whooping. That's for sure. And I wish I could give a hold to his mama and whoop her ass too. Yeah, whoop both of them. Whoop all them asses up in there. because they ain't had no sense. Let's check out this deal about Diddy, y'all. I'm so sick of Diddy, y'all. And now he back in trial again. They're releasing names and stuff and everything, but you know, it's crazy. Let's check out what old Flo Daddy got going on over here now. I like old Flo Daddy, y'all. Check it out. Don't forget StreamYard moving mighty slow. I don't know what's wrong.
A wise man once said, what you don't understand today, you will understand tomorrow. What if I told you what was once a crazy Diddy conspiracy has just been found out to be true? This man, Jonathan Adi, told us everything about the Diddy and Cassie freak-off situation 5 years before it even came true. And guess what? We now can believe the crazy stuff he said about Rick Ross, Diddy, and DJ CALI. Let me explain. The veil is officially lifted on Hollywood, and this Diddy signature is the culprit. This is Jonathan Adi. In 2018, Jonathan Adi was arrested for what? Pew-pewing a Trump golf club. Now, once he was arrested, he was interrogated by the Secret Service, and he said, well, at the time, we thought was crazy things. And one of those things was that he was a sex slave for Diddy and Cassie. But Cassie's lawsuit didn't come out to 2023, so he was 5 years early, so many thought he didn't know what he was talking about. You see, in 2018, he said the same thing that was said in Cassie's lawsuit 5 years later, that Diddy would pleasure himself while he made him do stuff to Cassie. And at the time, Diddy would also be taking business calls. And that's where he got a lot of information. Now, Jonathan Adi's ex-wife just came with new information and explained things. She said Jonathan had signed an NDA and had received $5 million because Diddy had gave him herpes and also was scared that he would be coming out with all this information that he knew on Diddy. And now for the first day ever, we have the NDA right here. Now the wife believes he divorced her because he had came into that large sums of money. They even have proof that right after that, Jonathan bought almost $1 million worth of properties. Side note, that NDA is a full paper, but I didn't want to show it all. Go to Daily Mail and they have the full NDA. Now, also in that interview, other crazy things were said. He said that Rick Ross would often do things for Diddy and that he was, you know, playing for the other team. And by playing for the other team, I mean like guys. And Khaled also liked guys. But y'all, it gets crazier. Back in 2018, he said that Diddy loved liquid cocaine and that they moved the drugs from overseas into the U.S. by way of private jet because they didn't have to go through customs. He said Diddy would try to make him try. He said he didn't like it, but he said Diddy loved the liquid cocaine and would drink it all the time. And that would explain the 1,000 bottles of baby oil if this is true. Side note also, he met Diddy at an ultra-exclusive Star Island event in Miami Beach. Now they say Jonathan is still awaiting trial from since 2018, but get this. Many are speculating that he may be in witness protection because he hasn't showed up for his last 6 or 7 court dates. Could Jonathan Adi be the reason why the whole Hollywood has been so quiet you can hear a cat piss on cotton? I don't know, but this rabbit hole just got a whole lot deeper, and I don't like it. What if I told you?
Ooh, man. So come to find out the man may not have been lying all this time. And did y'all hear him just say Diddy had herpes? So Diddy had herpes. That means that everybody else he been messing with got herpes too then, right? Herpes. I didn't say the H, I said herpes. So that means that everybody that he been messing with without a condom, without protection, they can have herpes too. He ran out spreading them herpes like they were trying to say what's the boy name? Usher. was doing? You gotta be kidding me. You better be lying to me. You better be lying to me. What? You sure right, Sarah. Just nasty. Yeah, just nasty. Sarah, you sure right. Nasty. Let me put my disclaimer up here, boy. I tell you, boy, you just never know about people. You know what I'm saying? You just never know about people. That's some scary stuff, y'all. I mean, I say scary, y'all. Let me say something. Anyway, but yeah. So I don't know, y'all. I just we live in troubled times. Some troubled times we in. Let's check out Charleston White. Some things I don't like about Charleston White. Some things he be on point. You know, Sarah said that's why he would. Oh, that's why we need to see my chats. That's why we need to see my chats and everything. Oh, chart. Yeah, your chart. Like you see to your chart. Okay, I got you. To your chart and everything. I know that's right. But some people get offended when you ask, well, let me see your medical records. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to ask for medical records. You know, I don't care how old you is. You know, they got this stuff out here, yeah. Let's check out Charleston White. I don't like Charleston White sometimes, but sometimes he come out with the truth sometimes.
You really think these white people gonna give you money to help you, and you're really trying to help? That's why the people who really trying to help don't ever get the money. Nobody wants to fix this black community because people make too much money off our pain, our anger, all the shit that we cause. It helps so many other more people. The detriment that's happening to us is financial benefits for whether that's going to prison. Our pain is financial benefit for other people. People make money during tragedy, and they rely on our tragedy to fund a bunch of shit in this country.
I agree. I do agree with him. People do make money off of people's tragedies. Can we not say it's true? Look at the nursing homes. Tragedy. I mean, not nursing homes, but the funeral homes. Full. They done raised the rates up on the funeral home. They raised the prices up. The insurance done went up on your life insurance. Yeah, so I understand what he's saying about they make a profit off of people's tragedies and stuff. And they are. They are.
Tell y'all what they just voted for. I want y'all to take a guess. Okay, y'all probably not gonna guess it because it don't make sense. But if you think of the most ridiculous thing that they could do, okay, I know that that's really hard too because everything that they do is quite ridiculous. But literally, they just voted. They being the other ones, not us, because we were all on the right side of history. They just voted to give Trump the ability, legally, to give him the ability to deport U.S. citizens. That is what they voted for. A bunch of elected U.S. representatives.
Ouch. Dang. I'm confused. How you gonna deport the U.S. citizens? How? I want to know how. How in the hell, excuse my French, are you gonna deport the U.S. citizens? You mean the ones that y'all made the U.S. citizens that were supposed to be in the United States? You mean? Cause you can't deport people like me, cause I belong here. So where the hell they gonna deport these people to? I heard some of the prisons and stuff that's overseas. Where they already send people to. I was told they're gonna be deport people overseas, like they've been doing already. But how you gonna deport somebody overseas and we don't belong over there? What the hell? Where the hell you gonna send? If I got deported, where the hell they send me to? Where are you gonna send me to? Where? Where the hell would you send me to? If I got deported right today, where the hell am I gonna go? Where I'm going? I ain't going to Africa because I don't belong over there. I don't know nothing about that over there. I ain't go to no prison, overseas prison. I don't belong over there. I'm a U.S. citizen. My birth certificate say I am. I was born and raised here with this BS. Yeah. So what citizens are they deporting? I would like to know who. You know, they done made a lot of people U.S. citizens. They have done that. But what about the ones that was raised and born? All they know is America. You know, like I just said a while ago, that lady trying to make some money out that man, trying to deport him. She wrong, and she needs to be fired. She need to be fired. So y'all, I don't know if y'all watch the news or not, but I watch Lester Holt nightly news, and I've been watching that news when I was a little girl. My grandmother and them was watching that news when I was a little girl. I maybe about 10, 9, somewhere along between 8 and 10. That's how my mother watch. My grandfather. And guess what Perk watch? I watch the same thing, the nightly news, because it's always been a truthful news. So if check out nightly news, y'all. No, sir, it don't make sense. Do it. It don't make no sense, y'all. None. Let's go to a little break right quick, y'all.
Save our children. Save.
Yes, save our children, y'all. Gun violence. You know what I'm talking about? Is firearm violence is really bad right now, and it's gonna get worse. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like they've been saying, upgrade your ammunition, upgrade your merchandise. It's getting bad, and y'all see, I see. I'll make sure I keep my stuff tight right.
A Walmart employee walked into the job, shot 2 co-workers, got back into his car, drove to another co-worker's house, and shot them.
All 3 of them are employees. Mr. Uda left the store, retrieved a handgun, re-entered the store, located a Mr. Khalif Barksdale, age 21 of Covington, and shot that gentleman.
A Walmart employee walked into work, then executed 2 of his co-workers and left a third one fighting for his life. This is what we know about 24-year-old Dwayne Edu, the man behind a deadly triple shooting in Covington, Georgia. On April 11th, around 1:30 a.m., Edu allegedly walked out of the Walmart where he worked, grabbed a gun from his car, then came back inside and shot 21-year-old co-worker Khalif Barksdale right there in the store. Then he stepped outside and shot another co-worker, 29-year-old Ryan Bradley, who survived and is now in the hospital. But it didn't end there. Edu got in his car and drove 2 miles to a home on Emerson Trail. That's where 19-year-old Akilah Clark, another Walmart employee, was staying.
Somebody came into my house and shot my sister.
He allegedly forced his way inside and shot her multiple times through a locked bedroom door. She died at the scene in her mother's home. After that, Dwayne fled the state.
Wait a minute. Wait just one doggone minute. Wait a minute. No. I know doggone well. Now, was he messing around with these 3 women? Or did he like these 3 women? Or did he have a crush on these 3 women? Or these 3 women that was mean to him on a job, treated him shitty, treated him any kind of way for him to go and lie those women like that? Something went right. I hate when they don't get enough doggone information. I look, I didn't see nothing. I hate when they don't give enough information. I hate that. But they always Walmart employees. I've been seeing a lot of places like Amazon. I was watching Amazon with Amazon. Somebody went to Amazon with a firearm unalive some people at Amazon. I mean, you just don't know. You just when you're in the workplace, you just don't know. You know, you women going to work with these heels on and stuff. Baby, I wouldn't wear no heels to work. I would, baby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Perp wouldn't wear no heels to work. I would have tennis shoes every day. Girl, you wear tennis shoes every day, baby. I got to because I don't know what the day may bring. I got to wear tennis shoes. Yeah. Yes, Sarah. Yeah. I got to wear tennis shoes. I mean, were they mean to that man at work? Did he do something? Did they say something to him that they didn't like him? But my thing is, he must have been involved with them some kind of way, Sarah. You know why I say this, Sarah? How the hell he gonna know where they stay at? How you gonna just walk into somebody's house? Didn't they say this fool walked in their house? He walked in the house and unalived the sister. Let me go back.
A Walmart employee walked into the job, shot 2 co-workers, got back into his car, drove to another co-worker's house, and shot them.
All 3 of them are employees. Mr. Uda left the store, retrieved a handgun, re-entered the store, located a Mr. Khalif Barksdale, age 21 of Covington, and shot that gentleman.
A Walmart employee walked into work, then executed 2 of his co-workers and left a third one fighting for his life. This is what we know about 24-year-old Dwayne Edu, the man behind a deadly triple shooting in Covington, Georgia. On April 11th, around 1:30 a.m., Edu allegedly walked out of the Walmart where he worked, grabbed a gun from his car, then came back inside and shot 21-year-old coworker Khalif Barksdale right there in the store. Then he stepped outside and shot another coworker, 29-year-old Ryan Bradley, who survived and is now in the hospital. But it didn't end there. Eda got in his car and drove 2 miles to a home on Emerson Trail. That's where 19-year-old Akilah Clark, another Walmart employee, was staying.
Somebody came into my house and shot my sister.
He allegedly forced his way inside and shot her multiple times through a locked bedroom door. She died at the scene in her mother's home. After that, Dwayne fled.
So he came into the house, forced his way in the house. Do y'all not lock y'all damn bedroom? Excuse me. Do y'all not lock y'all doors? He forced his way in. How you force your way in? You kick the door in? What? And went in and allowed this 19-year-old girl into her room, to the bedroom. That means that he must have been there before. How you know what bedroom to go to? How you know where to go in the house? You done been in here before. That man been there before, y'all. That man been there before. Seriously, he could have been stalking her. Could have been. And he shot so many people at work. So was it people he having problems with, people he didn't like? Was giving him problems, and then this is my thing. How do people shoot people and you take your ass and you run off? How do you shoot people and you run the freaking off? I don't understand it. If you can stand there and shoot somebody, stand there and take your punishment. Right? Am I right? If you can shoot somebody, stay there and take your punishment. He done fled. He done fled. Not flee. He done fled. He done burnt off. He gone. Nobody know where he at. But somebody is hiding him. But whatever it happen, I hope he get him and he go to jail for life. Stream, y'all tripping. They play again. It mean the newspaper, north, east, west, south. Did y'all know that? I never knew this. I'm gonna tell you right now, I never knew that. I never knew it. Yes, Sarah, you're right. Yeah, I never knew what the newspaper mean, but now I do. If I did, I probably done forgot. It's been so long, I don't remember what it was. Let's see here.
That's the number one. When defending yourself, guard your face. All right, guard your face. You're not guarding your face. Hands up, guard your face. There you go. Now, always, you gotta also pay attention. Guard your face. Hello, I see it. Guard your face and pay attention to the legs. You got it? That's 1, 2. Guard your face, pay attention. You ready? All right. Oh.
Y'all go check out my reaction videos over there, Kings and Queens. What Sarah say? No. Sarah said no. Girl, it's terrible, y'all.
All right, let's talk about it TikTok, because y'all ain't finna do this woman like this. Y'all not finna do this black woman like this. I swear to God, you're not. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody saying she should be ashamed for walking that man. Do y'all understand that that black woman right there is the reason why that black man is protected? Do you not see how when he tilted his head up in proudness of like or saying, yeah, y'all ain't gonna intimidate me? Do y'all not notice she did the same thing? I guarantee you could tell she looked like an auntie. You could just tell she one of them. Now, understand that this woman has a real career. What y'all don't understand is she is the second most important person in that room to Rodney. It's himself, and then it's her. Also, she's the second most threatened person in that room, because those white cops and intimidation, you see how many it is, they're looking for someone black to blame. Other than Rodney, if they're not blaming Rodney, why you think they're looking at that black woman right there? Now, she has to do her job. And granted, some of those white cops might actually be a friend. It is a fellowship in policing, but it's a bloodship with our races, with black, and what we going through. And she understands. Look at the pain on her face. She understands what he's going through as well. His son was killed, shot in the back, killed. Young son, underage. She feels his pain. That pain is not just of Rodney. That pain is of generations, our ancestors. We are tired. You feel me? And that woman, she holding her head up high because she cannot show any emotion because of her job, but she wants to cry. And I guarantee you, when she grabbed Rodney and what she said, "You okay? I got you." And y'all criticizing her for doing her job when she's the very reason why those white cops are not continuously beating on them, because I guarantee you they roughed them up. But it's women like her. And then people said when he go into jail, watch the COs. You don't have to worry about when he go into jails, because he's going to go in those fucking jails a hero. Now, I want y'all to keep the same energy. Remember how y'all was saluting Luigi for that insurance shit when he killed that guy? Keep the same energy for Rodney right there. Keep the same energy for Rodney hidden. Because y'all was saying, oh, he protecting his mama. You know, they took the insurance and he had a family member die, or whoever it was. Well, Rodney had an innocent son killed by a police officer. Where he's not innocent from the crime he committed of stealing the car, or wherever that situation may be. But it showed that he did not pull a gun on those police officers. The boy was running away. They shot him in the back, killed him. So, yes, he was innocent of his life. His life shouldn't have never been taken. You could have tased him if that was the case. But have the same energy for Rodney y'all did for Luigi. You call Luigi a hero for standing up for it. What's Rodney then? I'm just saying.
You better come on and say it, my brother. You better speak on it. Don't be trying to crucify that sister. She doing her job. And keep your head held up, my sister. Hold your head up. Hold your head up. This is per motto for 2025.
I don't know if y'all heard, but the ambulance giving out free rides today. All you gotta do is fuck with me. That's all you gotta do.
Let me play that again.
I don't know if y'all heard, but the ambulance giving out free rides today. All you gotta do is fuck with me. That's all you gotta do.
That's it. That's it. That's all. Y'all check out Queen Queens and Kings. I mean, CK latest generation. Okay, y'all. Let's see here. Yep, that was fun. Sorry, she agreed. Yeah, check out Perk video. Her working out.
Well,
y'all. I'm motivating y'all.
We done had a workout for the day. It's been a great day. Happy Monday. Peace. He ain't did shit. Trust me.
He ain't dead shit. He ain't dead shit. Trust me. That's my cousin. He also my motivator. In the morning time, go work out. Hey, Tori. So I works out, y'all. Let me play another one of my reaction videos, y'all. Yeah, y'all gonna check out my reaction video. Tari, call me, Tari. Call me if you need someone to talk to. Hey, call me. Satisfaction guaranteed. Call me, Tori. Call me, Tori. Call me, Tori. Call me, Tori. Call me, my brother. Call a sister. Let's check this video out, y'all.
I don't want not now one of you white tea people to come in here and say anything negative or even try to justify this little boy in no kind of way. Now let me tell y'all what's going on. At 3 o'clock in the morning, Tyler Chase Butler thought his house was being burglarized. I thought somebody was coming in there to harm him. Since they said that these kids said that there was a TikTok prank, who kicked somebody's door in at 3 o'clock in the morning and expect these people just to be in their bed scared? No, this brother Tyler Chase Butler took care of his business and he unalived the little boy Michael Bossworth Jr. just like Austin McCall. But let me tell y'all something. This man is sitting in jail right now on a no bond, like he went across the street and broke into their house. No, they came to this man's house at 3 o'clock in the morning and kicked his front door in, thinking that it would be funny to play a prank. You don't prank people like that. And now you're not here to prank nobody else. And one thing about it, this man deserves a bond, first thing first, and he should be acquitted. Because one thing about it, all he did was protect him and his household. So how is he being charged like he the one that went over there and did them something? They came to this man's house. We have to get justice for Tyler Chase Butler too, y'all. We can't keep letting this go on all around the world. Y'all see they getting bolder and bolder. And if your kids are dumb enough to think that they can go make a prank at somebody else's house at 3 o'clock in the morning, like you don't have real consequences out here that can happen to you, they deserve to be where they at if you ask me. Like, share, repost. Let's make this go viral.
And Perp did like, Perp did share, and Perp sure did repost. Now, again, these kids with these prank calls, these pranks they making. How the hell you gonna go to somebody's house at 3 a.m. Well, you sleep and your house is on lockdown. You sleep. And somebody come in your house at 3 a.m. ain't supposed to be there or total stranger and thinking it's funny and breaking into people's houses. You get what you deserve. And they got what was coming to them. Now the young man's unalive. Now it's a problem. How's the problem? You came to my house. And did y'all know they arrested this man? This man is under arrest at this time as we speak. They arrested this man. How you gonna arrest me and you coming to my house? Yeah,
I ain't worried about you or that. I ain't worried about your shit, his shit, her shit, they shit, fuck shit, bullshit, hoe shit, fake bitches, snakes out my grass.
Them fake folks. We waiting on Tari. Yeah. I've been wondering what Tari been. I ain't been seeing no Tari. I ain't seen Tari. I may have seen her here and there. Y'all make sure y'all go support Pap on her. That's right, Sarah. Let's go. Y'all make sure y'all support Pap on her lawn service, a black owner that own her own business. She's a lady, and y'all check out her services if you're in the Dallas, Texas Metroplex. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sarah. But yeah. So what y'all think about some of the videos that been played today? What are some of y'all thoughts? I know some of them is crazy. Like I said, more power to Rodney Hinton. You know, like I said, you didn't have to unalive the man, but you could got some justice. I hope you get your justice for your son. I understand that it can be some mental health when people pass away and you see it up front in your eyes. Yeah, it can make you feel some kind of way. It can make you, you know, feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I sure do. I understand this what he's going through. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm waiting on Tara to hit the link. Let's give a couple more minutes. Let's take a look. Let's show them the commercial. Yes, I'm aware of this. Yeah, Sarah. Yeah. And y'all know, everything that's going on right now, it can bring things in your household, negative energy, things like that, domestic violence, and things like that, with everything going on. So if you got anything going on in your house right now with domestic violence, you can always call the 1-800-799-7233 number. If you got domestic violence, everything going on right now in the world, it can cause domestic violence. It can cause some kind of actions going to your household. It can cause disturbance. That's why it's always best to keep positive energy on you in your house. You just never know way things are going. Like I said, way things are going right now. Domestic violence is going to be playing a very big part in some households. Trust me. It's going to be money problems, economic problems. It's going to be a whole lot of problems in the household. And one thing I know for certain, two things for sure, it's going to bring some domestic violence into your household. Not only domestic violence and firearm, which do not even mix together, going to be in your household. So keep your numbers on hand. If you need domestic violence phone numbers, just let me know. You can hit me up on IG, TikTok, Facebook. I'm on Twitter as well, which is X as well. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all keep your mind right, because it's gonna be a lot of stuff, y'all, that's gonna be going. It's gonna bring to your household. You know, like I said, it's gonna be a lot of hungriness. A lot of homelessness gonna go on with the Section 8. For people who really need it. Why would you mess with people housing? You already mess with people livelihood as far as the money wise, but now you're going after the housing, and a lot of people, millions of people are on Section 8, or millions of people just get a little help with their Section 8, just a little help. They might pay so much of they rent, and then they pay the rest of the rent. I was told the only ones that don't I was told the only ones that don't pay no rent is the ones that don't have money. If you get a welfare check, you pay so much rent. So you're not staying there for free, but they said some do stay for free if they don't have enough income to pay they rent and they bills, I guess. I don't know how it go, but some like that they say. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but I just know that it's bad. And I know that all this drawing, this black and white stuff is crazy. Times like these, we need to come together and not fight one another. Right, but people not seeing it like that. They're not seeing that. They're not. Well, I've been seeing blacks and Mexicans starting to communicate and come more together. I've been seeing that. And you see some Caucasian people in there that don't agree with some of the bullshit that's going on. So we can't say all Caucasian people are bad people. So I see some like we've seen a picture of the video of Rodney Hinton Jr. I saw some white people in there, not the police. Some white people was there standing for rights for Rodney Hinton. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of Mexicans and blacks come unite together. I've been seeing that, which is a beautiful thing. We all need to come together on a lot of things right now. And I guess another year, be time to get the Republicans may have a hard time holding their seats, because I do believe a lot of Democrats will come back and win those seats. I do believe. That's how I believe. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I just want to come over here and talk to everybody and see how everybody was doing. Like I said, check out my morning videos about me working out. I'm on day 24, day 25, and Monday. Monday I got a big day, so Monday I'm gonna work out, but I ain't gonna work out as strong and hard because I got an appointment that day as well. I got to go to, and again, I got another appointment I have to go to. I gotta make me another appointment to see what this other issue is, and I keep y'all informed what's going on with PERP. Like I said, I found the knot. It came up. I've been watching it. It hadn't disappeared. It won't disappear. It's still there. It done went down. It's gone down a lot, but it's still there. And I try to put the potato on it. Old remedy, potato. Put potato on. I did that, and it got big, but it didn't bust. It just got real soft, like tissue soft, real soft. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm gonna keep going out, and thank you for your motivation, and thank you, Tori, for your motivation. Thank everybody for motivating me when I go work out. I really appreciate it, boy. I really appreciate it. I do. And y'all know that we are kings and queens over here. And my background said DNA, kings and queens, queens and kings. That's in our DNA over here. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, I will be back soon. Like I said, you catch me in the morning time working out. You check on my posts. I've been posting missing kids, adults, runaways, and people understand it's not just kids coming up missing; it's adults missing as well. It's also some of our elderly people that walked off that's missing. You got kids who ran away from home, disagreeing with their mother, father, stepmother, stepfather, who it may be, that ran away from home. You know, and I post those things. You know what I'm saying? And I thank my minister. I got an administrative that lady that helps me with everything, and I appreciate her for everything that she do. You know, she motivates me, everything that, you know, and she always asks this and that, and she don't just assume, you know, and we get along great. Great team. Like I said, right now I am reconstructing the channel. When I come back, I will not be dropping any links. When PERP come back, when next month come, which is May, excuse me, I would not be dropping, not May, but June. I would not be dropping any more links. We're going to be doing things different. Hold on. Hey, Tari.
Yeah.
Did you hear Tari? Did you connect, baby? Hey, Cassandra. There you go. Hey, Tari.
Hey, how you doing?
Where you been?
Oh, I've been working. You know, my hours got changed again at work.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what time is?
So when you be going on, when you be going on, like when your show start, I'll be at work.
Oh, okay.
Then they changed the graveyard shit hours. I work from 7 to 4 now. 7 in the morning to 4, or 7 in the morning to 6 in the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, your phone on now?
Yeah. I was going through something there. I was going through something there.
Okay.
I had cut out the world or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, my daddy died May 2nd or whatever.
Oh,
He died
okay.
He died May 2nd, and then but his birthday is February 28th, and I had funny around that time. I apologize for that.
So he's a Pisces. My mom was
Yeah,
Pisces,
he a
February
Pisces.
26th. Yeah.
Yeah, we had talked about that before. That's how I know they some good people. They some good people.
Yeah, but when you get a chance, man, shoot call on PERP. You know, I'll be like, what time is?
Yeah, I had been wanting to talk to you. You know what? I had caught food poisoning 3 times in a month, and I think it's about that food.
So, would you buying food out to eat, or you bought food for your house and you cooking it at home?
I cook I cook. So I don't like restaurant food.
Well, how you get food poisoning? Then you cooking your own damn food over there. Wait a minute.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I had wanted to talk to you to see what that was about or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cause you smart and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I respect your intelligence. And I was like, hold on. Like I had caught food poisoning that one time, and I was just like, okay, this normal. Then I had caught it a second time, like 2 weeks later, and then
Dang.
after that, I had caught it. You know what I'm saying? Like the next week, I'm just like, hold on, like something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But they been talking about that bird flu stuff
Yeah. Yeah.
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, man, I'm like, nah, I'm like, this ain't right here. I like something wrong. And then my mama had caught it. But before I had caught it the first time, she had caught it like 2 weeks before.
Where the hell y'all buying y'all food at? Shit, make sure I don't go. Where y'all buying y'all groceries at? Shit, y'all buying some bad meat at the store somewhere.
Yeah. Don't go to that what you call that neighborhood Walmart on Beltline
Yeah.
in Cedar Hill. Don't go over there. Shit.
Mm.
I was just like, man, so I'm just saying, I was throwing up, it was yellow. I was just like, what the hell? I'm like,
Y'all around that seat on that food. Man, I would took that shit back. I would took all that shit back. I would load that shit back up.
I thought,
Take all this shit
I
back.
thought about that. I thought about that, but I was just like, nah, I don't want to have to go through all that. Through all them lawyers and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I've been trying to get by here as much as I can. I had already told you though, if I don't be over here, I'll be at work, or I'll be
Yeah.
asleep. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you already know what's up.
I read it. So
You
what
know
you
what I'm
have
saying?
you got your mother? Have you got your mother anything for Mother's Day?
Not yet. No. I'm
Mm,
thinking about buying her a plant. And I'm gonna get her a card, but
yeah.
I'm thinking about buying her a plant because they last longer than flowers.
Amen. They
And
sure,
then,
they sure
yeah,
do.
the flowers gonna look pretty for about 2 or 3 days. Then they gonna start dying. And,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's gonna turn in a potpourri.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah. Gonna
saying?
start
No,
drying
but
all up.
one year, Miss Perk. One year I had bought my mama a plant, and then she said we had these in front of our house when I was growing up. She said Daddy had planted them. I said what? She said yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's how I do it, because I had a little lady friend or whatever. Her daddy had passed away or whatever, and then I was up in the Walmart. I had bought it from Walmart, and then an old school lady had stopped me. She was like, what kind of plant is that? I said, it's an angel plant. And then she was like, that's a nice plant. And I said, yeah. I said, I'm buying it from my little lady friend. I like, her daddy had passed away. Then she was like, oh, she gonna like that. And then,
Mm-hmm.
hey, and I got me something that night too. When I took it to
Point,
her.
right, a pointer, bing, bing, a pointer.
No, I wouldn't even look. I wouldn't even try it to. This was like back in 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got on that plane and I got me some. You know what I'm saying? With that old
Sarah said,
soft boot.
when she get flowers, she take care of her flowers, and they last for weeks because she take care of her flower. I know they say
Mm.
you can smell the roses. They think when you smell roses, they pass. They die quick when you smell the roses. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm saying I don't know why they do that though. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. If you take care of them though, you know what I'm saying, that they'll last.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom, she got. she got a whole bunch of pocketbooks, and she got everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's like you don't know what to buy. Why I need to buy? That's why I tell my son, don't. I haven't bought no clothes in a while, no shoes in a while, because of the fact that I feel like I don't need to. I got all it already. I don't want no purse. I got a purse. I don't want no shoes. I don't. I don't want no perfume. I don't want no nail polish. I don't want none of that. I got that already. So I understand when you got a lot of stuff already. You and me wanting to give me something else. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that, Tori.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like my baby was making her Christmas list, and she gonna put all the perfume that my mama got. I said, Mama, she ain't asked for no toys or no electronics or nothing. And I said she asked for perfume. And then she was like, what kind of perfume she asked for? And then I started naming the perfume. And then she was like, Mama said, she was like, that's the perfume I got on my dresser.
She wants some grandma perfume.
Yeah. And she 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
It must smell real pretty to it. It smell good to her.
Cause that's what she was doing, and she was doing her little old makeup and everything. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I got a prissy baby. She prissy.
Yeah, she doing
You know
okay
what I'm
though.
Yep.
That's good. That's good.
They were trying to say she was having trouble in math, but when I was working with her, because math was my best subject in school. But when I was working with her, she was getting it. You know what I'm saying? I was y'all ain't working with her. I'm like, you just gotta work. You just gotta work with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
My niece, she graduate. My niece graduate next week, I think. Yeah, she's 18. She graduate. I can't wait.
She graduated from about here.
Yeah, I think Arlington.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got some cousins that graduated from out there in Arlington, but that's good though.
That's my sister. This my sister only child. So she graduated. So she went and got her job and everything. I said, all right then.
Yeah, what she want to major in when she go to college?
Oh, she going to college she going to be a airline stewardess. And she want to do cyber whatever it is on the internet.
I know what you're talking about. Cybersecurity or
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what she want to do.
Yeah, they make like $100,000 a year.
Yeah, make good money. And then what's so bad? What's so good about her? She not into no boys. She not sexual active. She don't do no cussing. She a good girl. I said, yeah, you better keep her like that. Keep her away from the mojo, because she gonna be all right.
Yeah. That's good right there. That's good.
Let me ask you a question.
She focused. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. I've been hearing a lot of men say they're celibate. Is that true? Have you been hearing a lot of men say they're celibate now?
Yeah. I've been hearing a lot of women talking that stuff too. I think when I go celibate or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I'll be trying to get my you know what I'm saying, get my stuff together.
Right.
So
I've been hearing a lot of young men saying. I've been hearing a lot of men say they're celibate. I guess because they're saying that the rates are so high of STDs and the HIVs. This lady, I watched a video. This lady, her daughter was 14 years old. She said she bought her daughter everything, and she thinks she going to school and everything. The girl, 14 years old. The mama messed around and said the girl, 14 years old, had HIV. Now, how she can have HIV at the age of 14 years old? Who the hell is she messing with, Tori, to get HIV at 14 years old?
She messing with them them old men that don't like you know what I'm saying? Because I do hear a lot of males say that, like, I just be listening to them talking, because I just sit back and, you know what I'm saying, I just sit back and just listen. And a lot of them dudes that's what they be saying, they were like, I've been doing this since my 20s. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they be saying. They be like, what's the point of having sex if you can't have no sex without a rubber?
Right.
I'm like, no, I'm just like, man, I'm like, what is you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause,
But
that's why
14
it's
years
called
old,
protection.
14 years old though, to her 14 though. And she said, well, Mom, I told you I had a boyfriend. At 14, you don't need no damn boyfriend.
No, you don't. I was saying that's why you got to get in these kids' business and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? See what they doing.
Yeah, because
You
it took
know.
me. It took me when I had my old son. Okay, when I had my first son, I knew that I knew I made a mistake. You see what I'm saying? And my mama let me know. She let it show that I made a motherfucking mistake. But I learned I didn't have no kids until 12, 13 years later. I'm grown in the motherfucker now. I'm 29, going 30 years old. So I'm, but I learned. But nowadays, these kids have these babies. I have all these 60 different men. And like I said, this girl 14 years old with HIV. How you gonna be 14 with HIV? And the mama is so upset. The mama was so upset because she sent her to school and buying her everything she need and everything. She out there. She said, Mom, I told you I had a boyfriend at 14 and then you got HIV. Do he have HIV? You know, he got to have it, right?
Yeah. He had to have it already or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But she should have had the knowledge and the intelligence to you know what I'm saying, to know not to do that.
Yeah, and the girl was saying she don't even know what HIV mean and she don't know what that mean. I'm like, listen to this little girl.
That
She
means
made a
she shouldn't
mistake.
even been. That means she shouldn't even been having sex. If
That's
she didn't know
right.
all that.
She didn't know all that much of it. She didn't know what that mean and this and that. And she don't. Yeah, 14. Yeah. So we have to educate our kids, y'all. I mean, we don't. I just assume that she ain't having sex. Don't be just assuming your kid ain't having sex. Know that your kid ain't having sex. Know what your kid doing with her body. Hits her body.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm saying get in their business.
Yeah, the STD, the race is so high nowadays. You can be scared of being fool with folks nowadays. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know, man. That stuff is just crazy.
Yeah, you can't just jump in bed with anybody and stuff. Everybody messing around. Just like I heard a while ago, on P Diddy. What's my P Diddy? They said P Diddy had had herpes. I'm like, what? Yeah, P Diddy got herpes. That mean that everybody he done messed around with had got herpes too. They got to have it.
Hold on, you said what now?
They said P Diddy had herpes. He gave herpes to somebody. Diddy. So if Diddy
Man,
had herpes, that means everybody he was messing around with probably end up with herpes too. They don't even know about it. Or did they unless they gave him some medication, he had that powerful medication to get rid of it.
and use baby oil.
Mm-hmm. Baby oil.
That dude, they're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But like
Yeah.
I said, I done heard some crazy stuff about that dude though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I done
they on
heard
his
some.
ass though. The trial getting ready to start. They on his ass though, and they trying to keep a lot of stuff from coming out, but a
I
lot
thought
of
the
stuff
trial
coming out.
already started. I thought the
No,
trial
it
already
just
started.
started. It just
He,
started. Yeah, about a
he,
couple days ago.
yeah, he done made somebody mad, and they aired that shit out because that stuff been going on. Like all the stuff that that they say he doing, that stuff been going on since like the 50s and 60s and stuff.
Yeah, it ain't nothing new because and my thing is
Yeah,
about it is uh Lou Hefner, whatever his name is, they didn't fool with that man. All them people, so I don't understand it. But let me just ask you before we get up off here. How do you feel about that Rodney Hinton Jr. or the man who shot the unalived the policeman about his son? How do you feel about that, Tora?
you talking about in Cincinnati?
Yeah,
I think it's what you call that? Temporary insane.
yeah,
I think that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? He riding for his baby boy.
Do you think he snapped? He snapped, right? They try to say
Yeah.
it's a mental illness. I'm sure when you say some shit like that, Tar, you goddamn right you got some mental illness going on in your mind. They don't understand mental illness. Don't it pops in. You know what I mean? I mean, even he did what he did. I ain't mad at him. I'm gonna buy me a shirt that say Rodney Hinton. I'm goddamn me. When I find an address, I'm gonna send him $5 or $10 put on his motherfucking books. You hear me? I mean, I ain't mad
Yeah,
about what he did.
I ain't mad at him neither. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, like you did it to his baby boy. Like come on now.
And then they said that, and then the man said, they say when the man looked at the video, they say he watched the video. When he watched that video, he walked out, didn't say not one word. And he's in that video, the video showed his son didn't have no gun. And when that man walked up out of there, that's when he went and ran to that other police. But my thing is this right here. The uncle, I saw another video. I got to load it up. I got to load it up. I'm gonna load it up on live again. The uncle said that boy, the son had called him about 8 times trying to get in the house. He couldn't get in. They said the car they was in was not stolen. They was in the car asleep because he couldn't get in the house. The car was not stolen. That was wrong. They didn't steal no car. He was in the car because they was sleeping because he couldn't get in. He said, "No, you're home, but well, man, I'm gonna stay here with you in the car then, man. We're gonna sleep out in the car together since you can't get in the house and shit. I ain't gonna just leave you outside, can't get in. You know what I mean? So we're gonna sleep out in the car out here, we're gonna chill until somebody wake up, you can get in the house. You know, I understand that.
Yeah.
And I understand about that man flip the fuck out because let me tell you something. When time comes for me to go travel my son, I might come across the motherfucking bench. You understand me? I don't know. I'm pissed the fuck off. You see what I'm saying? So you just never know when you put in that predicament. You know,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Wow, but I don't think he did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? He should get off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like how these police be doing, you know what I'm saying? Like they be doing some old shady stuff. I don't like police.
Yeah, see,
You know what
like
I'm saying?
that's why he probably feel like that he ain't gonna get no justice. He only get his justice back in what they did to his son, and he probably also tired of seeing these black kids, black boys getting shot. Tell me they got guns and stuff, and they ain't got now. And then the police officers just get out with easy breeze. Just say for instance, like Tyrese Nichols. Do you know them men's got out? Them black men's got out for free. They didn't do nothing to them men's. The last 3
Yeah.
minutes, they didn't do nothing to
I've been wanting to look in. I've been wanting to look into that. Because I don't. You talking about it? They was in Memphis, wasn't it?
Yep, sure was. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, they was in
Yeah.
Tennessee or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I've been wanting to look into that. You know what I'm saying? So I can have a proper view. You know what I'm saying on that situation.
Well, I was watching the trial. I was watching the trial. I was
Mhm.
over there at Aunt Fifi's. Aunt Fee. I was at Auntie Fee over there. You know, she be having some good content, and then I was also watching it on a news thing. But my thing is this right here. I feel like they was coercing them men through their trial. That's how I felt. I felt like they didn't deserve to get off. I deserve they should have got time like the other people got time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But sometimes, you know, people don't got tired of these police and brutality toward black people and toward these black men, unaliving black men, and they are unaliving our youth. It ain't the older men that unalive, they unaliving the youth. They unaliving the young men. They unaliving the older men in their 40s and 50s. They unaliving between 18 and 30 something. They unaliving them, taking them away.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I had the police called on me before, and they came in the house or whatever, and then it was a black police and a white police. And the white police, you know what I'm saying, he was trying to handle me, you know what I'm saying, push me on the couch and everything. So I don't know if it's, you know what I'm saying, if they taught to do that, or you know what I'm saying, if they
Mm-hmm.
taught to do it, or if it's just their mentality.
They
I don't
ain't
want
taught
to.
to do it. They don't teach them that they don't teach them, man. They just be their mentality, I believe, Tora.
See
And
that's why I
then
don't
the
understand.
people that they ride with, and the people they ride with at nighttime, they start getting their mentality. Their mentality started going to them. You know what I'm talking about? Well, we do it like this. We do it like that. You can't do this. You do this. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you the ropes. That's called showing you the ropes on a job.
Yeah. Cause the black police, he already knew what was up when they came up over there. Cause it was a false case. Cause I didn't even know they was coming up over there. Cause had I known, I would have left the house so they wouldn't mess with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The black police, he came up in there and he started seeing what was going on, and he was just like, oh, like this ain't what it is. But the white
Yeah.
police, he was ready. He was on go.
I bet it was.
I was just like, man, I'm like, man, what's up, man? I'm like, why you pushing me?
Yeah. They
You know what I'm
try to get
saying?
authority and get, when they put them uniforms, I don't know. When people put damn uniforms on, they just get powerful. Shit.
That's what I say. What is they took their masks off and put their badges on.
Yeah. And you see them out in the street, you can buy them for $1.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, man, mm-mm. And then I was keeping up with that situation that happened out there in Frisco.
Yeah.
I keep up with
Anthony
that, but
Carmelo.
yeah, but I stopped though because it was too stressful for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they start harassing them people and this and that, and and that story when like they try to put it out there. Come to find out, both of them boys was trying to jump on that boy. They
That's
both
what I'm
was
saying.
attacking him. See, they didn't tell that story, but they didn't say that story. They left that out. But as the
Yeah,
story come on out, they both attacked that boy under the tent.
yeah. And then listen to check this out. Okay, the brother, the one that's still alive, right?
Yeah.
His story don't even make no sense. He said his brother asked him to move, and then he gonna say Carmelo Anthony said uh make me move and see what happened.
Yeah. Lying.
That don't even make no sense. I'm like,
Just
nah,
lying.
I'm like, nah, like it was some type of build up because I ran track before. I ran track in junior high. In my first year in high school, we all used to, you know what I'm saying, go to other people's tents and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they used to come to our tents and we just, you know what I'm saying, used to chop it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then be like, oh, who that girl is over there? Hey, hook me up with that girl. Oh, I heard about that girl. You know what I'm saying? We talk about girls and clothes. And, you know what I'm saying? We just chopping it up.
But they said
That's
before
what,
then he had broke his phone and had been
yeah,
messing with him and his girl. They been messing with the boy and everything. And then he's gonna find that the coach told him he can get on that tent.
yeah.
And
I
they
ain't
goes over there
saying,
and mess with him together. They both try
yeah,
to jump on him.
I ain't saying that's what he get. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like
Yeah.
as a
Oh no.
parent, like as the parent, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to see that. That's why it was stressful for me. I ain't saying that's what he get. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't had no
Right.
business saying nothing to that dude. He ain't had no business saying nothing to that dude.
They should
And
have left
you
him
know what I'm saying?
alone.
Yeah. You know
But
what I'm
they
saying? But the dude,
they already broke his phone earlier that day and been messing with the boy and they been messing with him before then and then they already had been picking on the boy. Like I said, they didn't put it in the
yeah,
news that it was both of them to try to jump on. They just to try to just say that he just attacked that boy for no reason. Now more and more come out. As things come out, more and more come out. People, that's why I don't know be quick to go run a story. I be trying to wait to see what else can come out because it's a reason for that. It's a reason for the reason that you did. The thing that you
Yeah,
be in.
from the outside looking in, it was a parent that was there. He had called in to some show or whatever, and he said
He's
that
a black.
Carmelo Anthony,
He's a black. He's a black dude, wasn't he?
yeah,
Yeah, I heard
he
that.
said
Go ahead.
Carmelo, yeah, he said Carmelo Anthony wasn't doing nothing. He said he was minding his business.
Yeah,
And
I heard.
he said them dudes came over there messing with him.
That's what he said.
And I already know how it is. I'm gonna say you already know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a predominantly clear
Right.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Frisco. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is. Yeah.
When they do, yeah, and you know how they, I mean, come on, let's be real. You already know how they do. They get aggressive when it's more of them.
They damn
That's
sure.
what they.
They damn sure do.
Yeah, that's what they did to him. And Carmelo Anthony wasn't having it or whatever. I ain't
Yeah.
saying what he did was right, and don't get me
Right.
wrong now.
I understand.
Yeah, I ain't saying what he did was right. I ain't saying what he did was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I'm looking at it from like that's why it was stressing me out. I was looking at it from all angles.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Sometimes you can't watch the news. Sometimes news will stress you out, baby. Some news will stress you the fuck out. It will.
That's what I'm glad you said it because that's why I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news.
I watch.
It does it
Hey,
does stress me out.
hey, do you know anybody? Ain't nobody saying about it, but we are under attack. We are in war. People ain't saying about that though, are they? They're not saying about we in war already. People ain't saying that we already fighting. They ain't talking about that.
I mean, I think I know what you mean, but
Yeah, they got in India over. They got in India over there fighting. What the hell, India over there fighting for?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I seen on the news. Yeah, India over there. They over there fighting over there. They over there shooting missiles and shit over there. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the U.S. because the U.S. they always trying to bully people, and you know what happened to bullies in the end.
Oh, I know. They don't never last long, do they? Did you see
No,
over there?
just like on the
Over there?
Friday movie, huh?
Like you probably see it, but other day, Trump had a man, the man at Canada, the governor of Canada was over there. Him and Trump was sitting down talking, and Trump said something about the 51st state for Canada, and that man said, "No, Canada would never be the 51st state. Canada was not going for it, and they ain't having it." And Trump couldn't say nothing.
I believe that or whatever, but I think Trump is a plant, Miss Perk. I
You
think
think
he a
so?
plant. Yeah, I'm just saying. Just think about it. The only racist thing that I or the bad thing I had heard about him is that Central Park 5. But I think he was a plan for that because he had the money. He took out like $1 million. It was some lady that had got raped. I didn't mean to say that, but
Yeah.
it was some lady that had got did dumb wrong in Central Park, and then they put it on 5 black dudes, and he took out $1 million ad. You know what I'm saying, for the press, and
Yeah.
to try to get them, convicted.
Yeah.
And they wound up doing like 20, 30 years in prison or something like that in the penitentiary.
Yeah. I mean, I said, and yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
I ain't
saying,
gonna lie.
but other than that though, you always heard good things about Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like rappers
Yeah.
was talking about him and all that stuff. But then when he run for president, that's when you start hearing all this racist stuff about him and all this stuff. And he look like pick a pig feet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But he did do some good for, you know what I'm saying, for like on racist stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, hold on. And then like look at this election right here. Okay, he got elected. He got elected. Then, you know what I'm saying, then he lost. and then he got reelected. But when he get reelected, you know what I'm saying, like this time, all this stuff was just happening so fast. All this stuff was already in place. They just putting his face on it. That's what I think. They
His
just
face
putting his
on
face
top
on
of
it.
it.
They just put they just putting his face. They just putting his face on, and then he just signing stuff, just signing stuff, just signing stuff. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
just putting
because
his signature on.
you know why? Do you know why he doing that? Because Trump already know. And next year was time for the Senate, whatever. He already know the Democrats gonna come and win all of that. He know it. So that's why he trying to return all these orders and stuff before a year come, because he already know it's time for the seats, right? So he already know the Republicans is not gonna win those seats. The Democrats gonna hold all them damn seats. Watch yourself, tell you.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm saying if you ever get a chance, go to DC. And then I'm just saying, like, if you go around there, you just gonna feel it. You be like, nah, something ain't right around this mug. You know what I'm saying? Like they got signs up, you know what I'm saying, the House of Representatives and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just not gonna feel right. Like you're gonna sense something is wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, now they coming for Jasmine Crockett. They on her ass. I wonder when they're gonna start messing with them. They on Jasmine Crockett ass because she up to talking. They think she talking too much. You know.
See, that's what I'm saying. And then no, I'm just saying. Then they got like Kamala Harris or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like no, you know what I'm saying. I was rooting for her at first. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. I was rooting for her because you know what I'm saying. She was a female. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then she was black. You know what I'm saying. I was like yeah, go ahead, sister. You know what I'm saying. There I was like, nah, she's too light skinned. You know what I'm saying. And I was just like,
she was a plant. She was a plant too. She's gonna be a plant. They always in her ear. Barack Obama. She had so many people pulling in her ear. She was about to go crazy up in there.
See, you know what I'm saying. Same thing with Hillary Clinton, but the Clintons they through. You know what I'm saying. I was rooting for her though. You know what I'm saying, because you know what I'm saying. She from the country. You know what I'm saying. Hope Arkansas. You know what I'm saying. Right down there off of 30.
That's right. I read it. I read it. That's my hood.
Oh, for real.
That's my ground. Shit.
No, I was rooting for her, but I was just like, nah, like the Clintons. I was like they through. You know what I'm saying? They was through with that what you call it's not called the one and done. The 3 strike rule. They the ones that came up with that deal.
Well,
That 3 strike.
it's over for them. They old. It's over for them. And I feel like they need to get some young voices up in that White House. Get rid of them old farts. And I mean, I don't care they black, white, whatever. Get rid of all them old ass folks. Get rid of them old folks. Get rid of all them old black people. Get rid of them old white people. Get rid of them old people. Period.
Yeah, and then look,
fresh minds.
Since you said that, you know what I'm saying, like I stood at the gates of the White House or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like I was at it's a park across the street or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like I had bobtail to that park, and then I had parked my truck or whatever, and then it was this dude. He was like, damn, where you from? You know, he was just talking to him. Then he'd be like, man, he was like, you going to the White House? I was just like, yeah. And then he was like, you know, you can walk up in there. I was like, nah, I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me everything to do to, you know what I'm saying, to get up in there. But when I had got up to the gates of the White House, I had this eerie feeling, Miss Perk. I ain't want to go up in there. I ain't want to go up in there. It was just, you know what I'm saying? It was me and my baby mama. It was me and my baby mama.
Was some kind of negative? Was it some kind of negative energy you had got, or you felt some kind of negative energy or something?
Yeah. It was a real negative vibe, negative energy, and I was just like, nah, I don't want to go up in there. And this why Obama was in office. Cause that's what me and my baby mama was talking movie like that. This what Obama and Michelle live at. Barack and Michelle live at.
Yeah. Yeah, they going through divorce right now, Michelle and Barack. I didn't know that.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, they going through divorce. Yeah. They going through divorce. I couldn't believe it.
For what?
I don't know. I know Barack won't do no cheat.
Man.
Yeah. They going through
That's
divorce right now.
that's cold ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
And Michelle fine too, boy. Boy.
I like Michelle. I like Michelle big headed ass. I like Michelle.
That one saying. Like Cat Williams.
She can put the clothes on and make them look good when she put them on.
Yeah, they said she don't be spending money on clothes like that. They said she shopping like Ross and Burlington and all that stuff and Marshalls and all that.
You know she got a
Yeah.
book. I got a book by Michelle Obama. I've been here for a long time, so I'm gonna keep it. Maybe it's worth some money one day.
Oh, since you said that she did write a book, she wrote a book about relationships or something like that, right?
Yeah, she wrote a book. She got several books out. Yeah.
Well, if she finna be single, I'm available like a motherfucker. You know?
Let's go. Availability. I hear you, bro. You heard me.
If she made that nigga president, what you think she gonna do with me? Goddamn it!
You heard me, babe. Put you on the map. You heard me? Shit.
Hey, look. I told my uncle that he would laugh like a motherfucker. I said, damn. I said, I want her. I said, if she made that nigga, I said, a good lady will make you keep a good job. I said, she made that nigga be the motherfucker president. He would laugh. My uncle would laugh like a. I was like, there. I said, yeah, a good lady gonna make you, you know what I'm saying, keep your good ass job or whatever. She gonna keep you working, goddamn, and bring that check home. You know what I'm saying? I said, she made this nigga be a motherfucking president. I was, he was like,
He made him really want that man, and he had that swag when he walked. Shit, going on, boy.
Yeah, hey, that's what Eddie Griffin said.
Wow, you hear me?
Yeah, that's what Eddie Griffin said. Eddie Griffin said that, you know, Eddie Griffin, the comedian, he from Kansas City.
Yeah.
That we say he was like, man, he like you be see, he was like, man, you be seeing Obama when he be walking up on that stage. He was like, this nigga swag be on 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And he be cool to the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause my T lady said this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my T lady said that. You know what I'm saying? It's about a nigga walk, they be turning y'all on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying?
He had a cold walk, and then he had that fine woman on his arm too. And see, they didn't like that. I'm telling you, Tori, they didn't like them black people up in that White House. Cause they probably them engines. They can get money, make them. They looked good when they stepped out. Yeah, looked real good.
Yeah, that show did. And then they
polished shoes. Shit.
Yeah, then they daughters wasn't getting in no trouble and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Bush or the Bush Jr. You know what I'm saying? His daughters was they was getting caught drunk and stuff and. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really nothing bad where you could judge them or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But they were doing. But I'm saying, but they were doing something. They were doing stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Black man getting that White House good pieces of action. You know, and made him look all good, and he got security for the rest of his life, and. You know, but Obama, he and old as he is still now, he still got his swagger when he walked. That man look good. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom was like, cause me and mama used to be watching him on TV. And she was like, she was like, you see how he slapped that dude that fire? She was like, he cool as I don't know what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, had they black music when they came out. Had they black music when they came out. You know, some good music when they came out and stuff. And you know, I guess what's Kamala? They weren't gonna she wasn't gonna be treated like that. I know she thinks she's gonna be treated like that. You know, she couldn't thought that, but I
Mm,
didn't
I don't.
I didn't vote for her because I didn't think that she's gonna be right. And I didn't vote for Donald Trump because I didn't think he's gonna be right. So I was right on both ends. Shit, on my where I see it now, you know, people telling what a lot of black people saying for us to just sit back and watch, you know. And I've been sitting back and watching and carrying on. I've been sitting back and watching and looking and everything. And yeah, it ain't no justice for certain people. It's only justice for only certain people. It ain't no justice for certain people. It's justice for certain people, you know. But yeah. But Tur, I need you to call me when you get time. Call me the weekend. Yeah, call me. This is a weekend. We at the weekend night. Today with Friday. Friday came around fast as hell, y'all. I'm gonna say Friday came around before I knew Friday was here. My goodness. But anyway, you still here, Tari? Anyway, y'all. But don't forget to check out Hood Talk, CK Later Generation. Check out Kings and Queens over there, y'all. My reaction videos, y'all. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to do my thing.
Yeah, I did get that text message. I've been meaning cause I had checked my messages or whatever. I did get that message. You telling me about your new channel. The CK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you know I got
I
the
did. I
Kings and
did.
Queens.
I got it.
Kings and you got it, and I got the Kings and Queens reaction videos.
Yeah, you know I ain't forgot about you. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk. But we'll talk though. We'll talk.
I mean, you better call me, boy. Your number ain't changed. Your number's still the same, though, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're doing
It's
okay. I'm
still
so glad
the
to
same.
see you. And I've been trying to talk to you. I'm like, what Tara? What Tara? Did somebody say I
I
seen Tara
know. I
over
know
on?
what. I
They say
know. I
I
know
seen
it. I
Tara over
I'm
on
saying.
Keisha's channel.
Yeah. I was up over there or whatever. You know, I ain't know she.
But Tara,
You know, what I'm saying felt that way about me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was glad I could. You know, uplift her spirits.
yeah, they said a lot. I don't know Peaches, but they said a lot of bad things about Peaches. Seems like she may be cool. She may be bipolar, man. She may be bipolar, you know. With
Well, I
bipolar
don't
people,
know.
you
I
just
ain't
really cool
never.
with them, not cool with them. I don't really know much about her really, but they say she kind of off, but I don't know.
Nah, she ain't never did me nothing. She been cool to me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm. But let me ask
you
you
know
about
what I'm saying?
Looney Tune. You be at Looney Tune TV, huh?
Yeah, he be playing that good music. He
I
be
like
playing
that
some good
young.
ass music. He be
I like
playing.
that young.
He be
I like that
playing.
young man.
I think he from I think he from Alabama, but he be playing some good music every time I go over on this channel.
What you
He be
do?
playing some good
I
music.
got to put my shoes on. I can put my heels on when I go over there. Wait a minute, let me get my shoes. Hold on.
Yeah, he be playing that. He be playing clean up day music.
Yeah, he be jamming, baby. And I said, I like
Yeah.
that young man. I said, I don't know him, and I don't really talk to him. I ain't talk to him, but that young man be jamming. I be over there. I said, wait a minute, let me get my shoes. Hold on. I get my shoes, put my shoes on my feet. I be up and jamming. One night, I stayed to about 5 in the morning jamming with that young man. That young man was jamming. I said, shit, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. He real cool. I know him through man, what's that lady name? That's my homegirl. Stop Six Shoot.
Shakira, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Me and her got real tight. I know him through her.
Oh, okay. I like
You know what I'm saying?
old Looney Tunes. That young man be jamming, baby. That's he be jamming. Oh, he be
Yeah, he be
jamming.
jamming.
He got it.
Yeah, he
He
be
got it.
jamming. You know what I'm saying? He real cool too. Cause I talked to him. I
Yeah,
had
he
got on the
is.
panel and I had talked to him. He real cool. That's a cool brother right there, man. Like for
He
real.
real cool. He real cool. He came over to the channel one day, show some love. He real
Oh,
cool.
for real?
I pop his
Oh,
over there.
for,
Yeah, I pop his over there.
oh,
Yeah.
for real? Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like that young
Now,
man. So that young man be jamming. Shit.
yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Just keep doing what you're doing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just stay focused. I'm just saying it's gonna pop one day. It's gonna pop because a lot of people need to know about you. Because
So
I've been seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying because we wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't talked to you in about a month or whatever. But
yeah.
I've been seeing him.
So right.
I've been seeing you on the post though. I be hitting that like button. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've been seeing the post before.
I'm on day 24. When I go back to the gym, I be on day 25. Working, so I get them 30 days. Shit, I'm good.
That's the thing. Focus on 6 weeks, cause that's what the boxers do. Focus on 6 weeks. They train for 6 weeks, and I think it's like it's like 4 or 5 days a week. Well, I'm saying just focus on 6 weeks. So you damn near there. You really there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
You know what I'm
almost there.
saying?
I get them the 30 days. You can be telling me nothing, but I lost weight. My tummy done went down. I be doing the abdominal crunches and stuff, and I started running on the treadmill a little bit and walking on the treadmill, and shoot, I'm over there doing my back, my some kind of machine with your back and your arms and stuff. So now I'm moving on down on my machine. I said, yeah, I'm losing some weight too, so I'm getting there. I'm getting healthier. So yeah, I'm getting good.
Look at you. You try to get in a 2-piece before the summertime. I peep you. Goddamn it. I'm whoop you.
Yeah, on my birthday in October. So I'll be 58, and I'll be 58 in October. Woo-wee. And I'm a part my birthday.
You go ahead them young dudes thinking they can fuck with you. That like nah. You tell them young niggas, you tell them young niggas, hey look, you got a bank account, nigga.
Okay, I need the route number and the account number.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, set your standards. You hear me? Set your standards. You know what I'm saying? And stick by it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to save money. I'm gonna try to have me a little party. You know, I think you know what I'm talking about. You know how you go down, you know what Little World is, right? In South Dallas.
I don't know nothing about that.
You don't know what Little World is in South Dallas? They got this place over there off of Malcolm X that you can rent. The American Legions. It's a building you can rent. So I think I might rent me a building for my birthday and have me a little gathering for my birthday.
How far is it from the Lincoln High School or the car wash?
2 minutes.
Okay, cause I got a hunger.
Little World, the store right across the street from Lincoln High School.
Okay, so that's right by because my homegirl used to own a flower shop down there by the car wash, in that chicken place. In Jumbo Burger.
Oh, okay.
So I know where it's at. I know where it's at.
You ever think about having me have me a little get together, give me some foods and some trade where I usually make our own trades, my parties and stuff. So if I make me some trays of food and have me some alcohol, give me a keg of beer and some liquor and give me a DJ and shit. We gonna party up in there.
Yeah. That's what's up. I do. You know what I'm saying? That's a good idea because I do want to have me a birthday. I started to have me a birthday party in 2018, 2017 or something like that. But it was real cold and stuff, and it was finna be icy and stuff. Cause you know my birthday in January. I'm a Capricorn.
Okay.
So I had called it out. I was just like, all right, cause you know what I'm saying. Cause like I ain't really had a birthday party since I was like 8 years old or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Then I had
surprise parties.
I ain't never had one of them.
They had gave me a surprise party, but yeah, I had surprise party before. That's my last birthday party I had.
Who set it up for you?
Oh, my sister and my son them did. My sons did. I was surprised. I had house full of folks up in that little party.
No, cause the last surprise party I had was in 2010. We had did one for my uncle, one of my uncles.
Okay.
And then he was just like he walked up in there. He was like, "Damn, y'all done got a nigga." He tall. Like I'm the shortest nigga. I'm the shortest nigga. I'm the shortest nigga in my family, perk. Which called, I'm just saying, like you see me
What?
around my family.
You two got, you got different. So you got different your mama then.
I don't know. My mama 5'1". You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Yeah.
5'6" or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But my uncle, we did this for he's 6'1". You know what I'm saying? Like everybody thought he was gonna go to the pros. Everybody thought he was gonna go to the pros because he was real cold in Louisiana at basketball. But what's called like if you see me around my family, you gonna laugh like a motherfucker. You gonna be like, damn, Tyra, you a rut. nah, nah, but we did it at Papados. You know what I'm saying? His daughter had his daughter had set it up. You know what I'm saying? And that shit be real cool. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he walked up in there and he like kind of like jumped back and he was like, damn, y'all done got a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was like surprise. You know what I'm saying? You know.
How Jamal
it-
doing? How Jamal? I ain't seen Jamal. How Jamal doing?
I ain't talked to Jamal lately.
Big
I
head
just know
self.
he been. I just know he been working. I ain't talked to him no. That's my nigga though.
I like a
That's my
Jamal.
nigga though. I'm just saying. Like when I tell you we cool. Like me and him had the same class in the 5th grade, and we've been cool ever since. But we was cool before then though, because I
Yeah.
had moved into their neighborhood, but I was still going to my same school. But I was cool with a dude, you know what I'm saying? His name Cornbread. I was cool with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He stayed across the street from Jamal. And then me and Jamal been cool. Me and Jamal been cool since '93.
You know, it's good to have a friend you be friends when you be friends with for a long time and still be friends. You know, it's a good thing. That's how me and Pap is friends. Well, shoot, Tara, I'm figuring to get off here. Anything you want to say before we get off here? We're on the 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Just everybody stay great and I love you. And, you know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And everybody just stay great. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Just stay how you is.
Already. Well, y'all, we forget off here. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Hood Talk, CK Ladies Generation, Queens and Teens Reaction videos. I'm trying to do my thing, and we almost at 10K views, y'all. So I'm getting that to 10K views. I said, "Ooh, look at my views going up, boy! Look at that, boy! Look at that!" I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I got something to say. Shout out to DC. He gonna do good because he was raised right. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna do good. You know what I'm saying? You know he
I
gonna do
think
good.
he need about 20 more subscribers, and he can go live. Get
Yeah,
that
yeah.
50 so go live.
He gonna do good. A big shout out to him. He gonna do good. He gonna do good.
Most
I
definitely.
believe. I believe in him.
Already, Tori. Well, y'all, shoot, me and Tori forget up off here. Shoot, but Tori, you call me anytime I'm at home. Call me for the weekend is up. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Hope y'all get y'all case pies, money, rings, flowers, whatever you give out for Mother's Day. I don't know. It's been so long. But I know my son probably cook me some dinner. But anyway, y'all, as Pap say, keep your head on a swivel. Each one teach one. And as Vino say, how the hell you gonna love somebody you don't love yourself? Peace, and we out.
All right.
Y'all my stream y'all messed up bad. It won't even end.